CTV News, Vancouver Island Report.
Good evening. Thanks for being here. We begin tonight in Nanaimo, where a restaurant that's been part of the downtown landscape for more than 50 years has shut its doors, shocking staff and customers and the local business community. The Modern Cafe was a staple on the city's dining scene, a popular place for lunch or a night out, but it appears it wasn't popular enough. The owner says he had no choice. His finances are in ruins, he was behind on rent and couldn't keep the doors open. CTV's Chandler REEVE has more on the story. He joins us now from downtown Nanaimo, not far from there, with more on the story. Chandler.
Hudson, you can easily argue that the Modern Cafe was the heart and soul to Nanaimo's busiest downtown street, Commercial Street. Up until yesterday, the patio was always jammed with locals and tourists. But as you said, it all wasn't enough, as the owner yesterday closed its doors. Group after group arrives for lunch at Nanaimo's popular Modern Cafe, and each stunned to learn the grill has gone cold and the doors are now locked.
And the place is shut down. We just read the sign that the bailiff's taking it over.
The sudden closure on Wednesday is leaving many people hungry and wondering what happened to a staple of downtown Nanaimo's dining scene.
It's always been the Modern Cafe. We always come here when we come up to Nanaimo. We're so sad that it's closed.
On the surface, the Modern Cafe was just that, a thriving, trendy restaurant. Orders were taken on iPads, and it was home of the iconic Nanaimo Bar Martini. Earlier this year, Modern's owner Scott Cooper was named Nanaimo's Business Leader of the Year at the Sterling Awards. But Cooper told CTV News today that the restaurant had been struggling financially for months and his pockets simply weren't deep enough to keep the operation going. He released this statement on the Modern Cafe's Facebook page. "It is with great sadness today that I announce that the Modern Cafe is closed and has ceased operation under current ownership. I am so very sorry for the trouble and anguish that I have caused staff, customers, vendors, and the city of Nanaimo."
People are pretty upset. It's pretty shocking, kind of came out of nowhere.
The restaurant employed about 20 people, and they say the timing of the closure is shocking.
Kind of crazy because everything's just been going great. We've had some of the biggest days for sales in the last few weeks. Bathtub weekend was the biggest weekend we've had ever in Modern's history.
Neighbors on Commercial Street say the closure leaves a big void in downtown Nanaimo.
It's been an institution in downtown Nanaimo since 1949, I believe. They're a great part of this section. They had an outdoor patio in front of the gallery, and they just created a very nice ambiance in downtown Nanaimo.
The venue works.
The mayor is dismissing the idea that location is to blame. He says downtown Nanaimo is still a good place to do business.
It's not the location. The location is a good one. I think it was something to do with timing and management, and we'll see what happens in the future.
Scott Cooper assured CTV News today that the closure is not a midnight run, and employees will be paid out for all of the hours they worked. When and if the grill at the Modern Cafe will be fired up again remains to be seen. Now, all day today, groups of people showed up to the front door of the Modern Cafe only to be turned away by locked doors. Actually, just a few minutes ago, a couple tried to have dinner at the Modern Cafe, only to come and read the sign and choose another place to have dinner tonight. Now, I talked to some other restaurants in the downtown core to see how business is doing for them this summer, and they say for the most part it's been pretty positive. They admit tourism is down a bit, but with the weather improving recently, they say things have started to heat up. But as the server told us in the story, having customers come to the Modern Cafe wasn't the issue. June and July was a great month for them, which makes it all the more surprising and shocking and an extremely tough pill to swallow for everyone involved, including downtown Nanaimo as a whole, because this was a staple restaurant in the area. Hudson?
It was indeed. Chandler REEVE reported tonight in Nanaimo on Commercial Street. Thank you, Chandler.